single of Chelsea and then a single of Jordan.
Give me Mr. Carruth. Mr. Carruth, a man I haven't seen in, 14 years since Primer.
Well, I don't like the way that sounds.
We haven't interviewed since Primer. You turned the indie world upside down with that film.
Same, I know. It's never been the same since. The world really has changed since then.
It really has, and a lot. What you did with Primer, you really set the tone for a shift in a lot of the independent horror or supernatural films. Oh, yeah. I know a lot of young filmmakers, as they've been coming up, they look to Primer for examples of filmmaking. So.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I know them too. I can attest because I know them too.
Great. I'll take them. I'll just.
See? So now.
She's not BSing me. I totally know those things.
No, every publicist at this festival will tell you, and every filmmaker that knows me, no, if it sucked or you sucked, I would tell you.
Plus,
Why would you do that? I wouldn't do that to you.
Because I'd want you to get better. I love this man's work so much. What?
That's tough love. That's fun.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm listening.
But here, you need no tough love here as Forrester, and you as John Doe.
Yeah.
Oh, you like JD?
JD? Oh, I got JD.
Seems to go with size. Yeah. The two of you have a really incredible dynamic in this film. So I'm curious how you developed that rapport on camera.
You know, we got together for a day before we started shooting, and I thought he was a cool dude. So I think I just enjoyed working with you. I don't know if there's any mystery. I just enjoyed working with him. I think he's a cool dude to chill with and to work with. I trusted you.
Yeah. Perfect. There you go.
There you go.
What is it?
I've always wanted to be like Shane since I was a little boy. It's like ever since I was a little guy, I'm like, how can I be more like Shane?
Remove 6 inches from your shin bones, or more.
What is it about this script when you each read it that spoke to you that said, I have to do this?
Well, I mean, first of all, it's really compelling plot-wise. It just keeps moving. So I hate reading scripts, and this I did not hate. I got through it, which is a rarity for me, and that's what made me take notice that, wait a second, there might be something to pay attention here. So I spent more time with it and got to have conversations with Billy, and then spent some time with Jeremy, and it just seemed like, I need to see this now. I need to see what's on Billy's mind, because I know through all these conversations there's some layered stuff, and I'd like to be part of that. So.
And I have to say, watching Forrester progress through this film and what he goes through with questioning and delving and obsessing with delving, it's really something.
Watching me on screen is painful.
No.
No, you got you told me you would tell me.
No, it is an incredibly compelling performance, Shane. Watching you, especially when you're injecting drugs and trying to get JD, and you're listening and recording and doing unethical things without a release that you shouldn't be doing. But it's fascinating to watch the intensity that you have as you're dealing with an initially non-responsive person.
Yeah.
How did you pull this performance off?
How did I pull it off?
Yes.
Let me say, I actually did a short film with Billy years ago called The Suicide Tapes. And this was sort of a fleshing out of that short story. So I really kind of lived with the 3 different characters, John Doe being one, who's the amnesia, Michael Clark when he's got his memory back, and then the entity, whatever that is, So kind of lived with the characters for a while, and it just kind of felt like a natural progression for me. So it wasn't like a cramming session or a really intense. It's something that we've lived with and talked about for years now. This character and the way it would sort of, progress.
How long have you guys been involved in this project?
I met everybody in maybe June of
a little over a year, right?
Yeah, a little over a year ago, and then we all spent that intense time shooting, and really I haven't seen anybody since. It was all in Nashville, so it's been really good to see everybody come out.
Yeah. Wow. It's good to see you too, man.
Well, I'm just thrilled to see both of you after seeing this film, and there's so much nuance in your performances. I have to go back and watch it again.
Good. That's the best thing.
Seriously.
Yeah.
It really, there is so much going on within each of you that I have to watch it again.
Good. It's really nice to hear. Thanks for saying that.
Congrats.
That's what we wanted, right? I mean, that's what he was going for.
I was going for slapstick, but if that's what you wanted,
Slapstick would have worked.
it gets to the same place, you know.
Yeah, in a sideboard, why not?
Dark comedy. I was going with dark comedy. You're going for slapstick.
It worked.
So we found some place in the middle. Right. That's what happened.
They cut out all the pratfalls.
That's right. Right.
And then we lead up to a climactic third act that we're not going to talk about. That is worth the price of admission alone. Guys, congratulations. Great job. I love this film.
I'm so glad you do. I'm glad you do.
I mean, I love your work so much. It's the first time I've had the privilege of seeing your work, Jeremy, and I look for more.
I'm glad you said privilege of seeing. That makes it like good, so I appreciate that. That's nice. Yeah.
Thank you, guys.